He's been harassing my 12-year-old daughter online.
12 is very old. I was looking for a 6-year-old.
Okay,
Become as little children, or you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. If you will die for Jesus right now.
In this episode, we'll take a look at an extremely dangerous and probably clinically insane pedophile who began stalking an 8-year-old girl online for the last 5 years and had now showed up to the victim's house to proclaim his love for her.
I'm seriously trying to get a date with the girl on the internet.
Okay, yeah, but you're going like door to door trespassing on all these people's properties.
Like trespassing, knocking on someone's door, trespassing?
Yeah, if you don't have permission to be on their property, absolutely. So why are you going door to door if you're trying to meet some girl from the internet for a date?
I've been after her for 5 years and I haven't heard nothing from her. If I find her one day, that's fine. If not, I can leave. I just want a no answer or a yes answer.
Yeah, well, going door to door isn't going to find her.
What am I going to do? Sit out here wait for them to pull out of the driveway?
Well, you don't even know where she lives.
I know I do, but I had my cell phone taken away from me. Like, I was sleeping over there by the Walgreens.
Okay.
And in that night, someone took my cell phone from me.
Right.
So I don't know which.
So what's your long-term plan here? Because
long-term plan.
We got several complaints about you coming up, knocking on people's doors, soliciting.
That's not right, man.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm not just driving
around. That didn't happen. I'm just saying if I can get a yes or no answer for her, I would leave. You know?
I'm going to venture to say if you haven't found her yet, it's probably a no.
So far, we've learned that this insanely creepy homeless guy has supposedly fallen in love with someone on the internet and proceeds to try to locate her IRL, which is never a good idea, by the way, but it gets worse.
Are you from Oregon?
I am from Oregon.
Oh, you got to take this guy in.
Why?
He's been harassing my 12-year-old daughter online.
That's not what she is?
Yeah.
You're here to forbid me? Little children? My name is Ask Little Children.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
The FBI is involved in it, so
please. The FBI? You know what?
All right, hey, stop talking to him. All right, step down here on the street, get off this property. All right, I'll be with you in a second, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so there's your answer. This girl you've been talking to is 12 years old. You're obviously an adult, so that conversation.
Forbid them not.
Hey!
Forbid them not.
She is 12 years old. That is her parent. He will forbid whatever he chooses. Am I clear on that?
12 is very old. I was looking for a 6-year-old.
All right, that's disturbing.
It won't take long for the cop to realize you can't reason with crazy. But as we'll later see, arresting Timothy won't be easy.
I am Christ.
What are you, you need a, what are you, homeless?
I'm homeless and a truck driver, and I'm
okay, do you have a truck around here?
I'm waiting to make some money, man.
Okay, how are you gonna make money?
Driving trucks, man.
Okay, do you have a truck down here?
No. When I get some, I'll get some money when I drive some trucks that got a Class A license.
Okay, but if you don't have a truck, how are you gonna make some money? What's your first name, bub?
My name is As Little Children.
As Little Children?
That is my full name.
So your first name is As?
First name is As.
Okay, is it A-Z-Z?
As in become as little children, or you will not enter the kingdom of heaven.
Right, that's not making any sense whatsoever.
Become as little children, or you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. That's what it is.
Okay,
Become as little children, or you will not enter the kingdom of heaven.
So what is your government?
Whatever you think is paying you, whoever you think is paying you, I can pay you more.
Well, you're not paying me.
I can pay you more. If it's money, that's fine.
So what is
if it's for diligency,
sir,
I'm here for my woman. And if she does not want me, I will leave right now forever.
Well, the father has said that you are not wanted, so you should leave forever. What's the name given to you by the government?
Timothy.
Timothy? And Timothy, what's the last name given to you by the government?
Nielsen, Nielsen. I will lose my life for Christ any day.
Okay.
I bet you win it before me. I find it, lose your life for Christ. Let me just walk out of here, man.
Okay. So what's your long-term plan? So we put to bed this whole I'm looking for this girl I met on the internet. It's against the law. You can't have a relationship with a 12-year-old. So the father forbid it. You're not welcome on this property. So what is your long-term goal here, sir?
Right now, I need to go take a shit, man.
Okay. So after that, so where are you gonna sleep tonight?
Not in the business. Not in the business, that's for sure.
Okay. Do you need a bus fare or something? You want like up to Cleveland? Like I can put you on an RTA bus up to Cleveland. They got some homeless shelters and stuff.
Right now.
I didn't say
clean myself up.
I didn't say you were, Mr. Nielsen. I never said you were on drugs. I'm trying to offer you some assistance because.
Let me just go consult with the Bible and consult with God right now.
Timothy, listen. So apparently, according to dispatch, we've been dealing with you in this capacity for a couple weeks now.
I will leave forever if that's what's in her heart that says that I do not want this guy.
So would you agree with me that at 12 years old she's not?
I do not agree.
Okay. So, well, I'm telling you that you're not to have any type of relationship.
Okay,
with
as
this
little
girl,
children,
okay?
right? She's gonna be old one day and die.
So,
Because
well,
I will live forever. And I will kill myself with that. I will kill myself.
Okay. So, are you making threats to harm yourself?
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
I'm not.
Because you just said I'll kill myself.
Without her, I will die one day.
Well, we're all going to die one day.
Right. And I hope my day is soon.
Okay. Why is that?
I'll be diligent with you, sir.
Okay, I appreciate that. But so why do you think you? I mean, we're all going to die one day. But I mean, so you understand she's 12, but I understand from you that doesn't make a difference.
But
to
you don't understand God. With men, things aren't possible. With God, all things are possible. All things.
I understand that. I mean, that's what they say.
And I want to know what's in her heart. I will never harm anybody. I'm putting nobody in danger.
Okay.
I could maybe just take a date with no. I'm not looking for. Maybe just a date for coffee or something, man. Just to meet her on my very.
Do you think 12-year-olds drink coffee?
I'll buy her dinner, dude. I don't care.
All right. Mr. Nielsen, do me a favor, just sit tight for 1 second. I'll be right back with you. I'm going to get that final answer for you. Yeah, you got it. Absolutely. Hi.
Hi there.
Can I step in and talk to you?
Sure.
All right. Sarge, you got a second? So they do have so he keeps talking about so they have a daughter, her best friend is who lives in like Parma Heights. So apparently they had like a YouTube channel like 5 years ago that he somehow started stalking them. So he ventured by this Martin, Oregon, and now he knows where he is. And like in my conversation with him, like he's leaving with this 12-year-old. Like nobody's going to tell him no. He doesn't care about the law. Under God, no one shall forbid. Blah blah blah. Like these folks are scared to death. These parents, like I guess he found out mom's cell phone. I guess he called mom's cell phone a couple weeks ago, and like now he knows where they live, and so like they're petrified.
So there's no way the mom is on the internet in some capacity. This guy's after the mom, is he?
No, it's definitely the kids.
Okay.
It's definitely the kids. Yeah. So she's like, isn't there some type of anti-stalking or something? And I kind of like, can he be arrested? I go, well, he hasn't really done anything yet. She's like, well, I'm afraid he's going to abduct our child. I'm like, I totally understand that.
This is the problem with policing. The guy technically hasn't really done anything incriminating yet. And even though the cops understand that Timothy is dangerous and want him off the streets, it's still extremely complicated to actually pin him to an arrestable offense.
All right, Mr. Nielsen, I told you I would do you one favor. I did speak with the 12-year-old, and I know while you said that you don't care if they're 6 years old, 12 years old, it's what you feel in your heart. She wants nothing to do with you. There's no love connection. She does not foresee herself growing old in your arms and dying together with you or anything like that, so it is definitely a no-go. I hate to be the person to break your heart, but it is definitely not gonna work out. Regardless of what may have been communicated on the internet, what you thought in your mind, what you thought in your heart, there is definitely no.
And do you believe it came from her?
I talked to her specifically.
Do you believe it came from her? She wasn't under distress at all?
Well, no, she's not under duress.
How do you know?
Because I was in the house.
How do you know she's not under duress right now?
Okay.
How do you know she's not under duress? Huh?
Put your hands on your back. Put your hands behind me. We're not gonna have you acting up like this. You're going to be detained right now just based on your erratic behavior while we continue to investigate your desire to have a relationship with a 12-year-old.
That's erratic? I hit nothing.
Like I said, Mr. Nielsen, you're not under arrest at this time, but you are being detained during the investigation of a relationship with a 12-year-old. Do you have anything in your pockets?
I got a couple needles.
Do you really?
Don't make sure they're not uncapped. They haven't been used, but they may be uncapped because they may have uncapped.
Okay. Do we have your permission to take the needles and stuff out of your pockets so we don't get stuck? Okay.
Yeah.
The cops confiscate drug paraphernalia, along with a suspicious-looking jar of paint in Timothy's pocket. And while Timothy is sat in the police cruiser, the cops are determined to find a felony charge that they can use to arrest him.
He suggested inducing panic, but I don't really think it fits if they're the only victims, It's public alarm, and I don't think the family counts.
Yeah, but like she's shaking, and they're like 12-year-old.
You can't leave the guy here.
The kids, the parents.
Send for trespass.
Yeah, but we're trying to.
Is Joe gonna take him?
I think if we explain the circumstances.
Yeah, this, hey, do you want to end up on the news for some kind of child predator thing?
Yeah, no, agreed.
Cuyahoga County Jail?
Agreed. So I know they're not felonies, but there's a real safety risk here. Yeah, the fact that he doesn't care, he goes, I don't care if it's a 6-year-old, like making comments like that, like, it's what God wants, thou shalt not forbid. I'm like, well, Father's forbidding, who are you? And here's the thing though, like he's from Oregon. He came here and like found out where they lived. He got mom's phone number 2 weeks ago and called mom from like a restricted number. Like he's done research on where they live. So here's just the backstory. So he made his way out here from Oregon. So 5 years ago, this girl was like 8 or 9. Her girlfriend was 8 or 9. They had some YouTube channel where they would do arts and crafts and they would get fun. He latched onto that and he started commenting on it. She'd blog him. He created a new profile and started doing more comments. Like, you know, we're meant to be together and God says you're mine, this, that, and the other. And so starts down that road. And so now here we are, you know, four or 5 years later, he's in their front yard. Well, and that's, you know, we're gonna look that up as well. So that's the thing. Like, so I guess 4 years ago they contacted the Center for Exploited Children. They contacted Portland FBI. They went out and talked to him. Like, yeah, he's a little mental, but he's in Portland. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Here we are, 4 years later. He's in your front yard. Menacing by stalking is a felony of the 4th degree if any of the follows. In committing the offense under Division 1 of the section, the offender trespassed on the land or premises where the victim lives, is employs, or attends school. F4. F4, menacing by stalking.
But the jail, we called the jail and Carmen explained the whole situation. She just said, I hammered the whole situation. They said they'll only accept if we elevate the charges in the morning. So Sergeant Spencer called Prosecutor Thompson, who's like, well, we can't elevate him that fast. And then, of course, you know, Chris wants the Bureau to get involved, try to figure out who the agent was that ran the original investigation, get more information. So Spence's idea was like, let's just get him in jail on a 72-hour hold.
F4, menacing by stalking. He trespassed on the property of the victim.
I am not comfortable leaving this guy here.
Mm-mm.
And he's in my car, and I'm going to tell you, I don't even like him being in my car. This guy was here to steal children. I don't think he has the capacity to know.
He didn't care she was 12, didn't care if she was 6.
He openly told us, I don't care what their ages are, I'm here for them. He's on his hands and knees pleading out loud. There's neighbors out all over the place.
Menacing by stalking is a felony of the 4th degree if any of the following applies. He's been previously convicted, we don't know. In committing the offense, the offender made a threat of physical harm against the victim. That's not it, but C section. In committing the offense, the offender trespassed on the land or premises where the victim lives.
What Mummert pulled is F4, menacing by stalking, because the guy trespassed on the property of the victim. How do we feel about that? In which case it would negate all the nonsense that they won't take him because it's an F4. Can the family positively identify him?
Absolutely.
This is the same dude? Yeah, Brian says they can. All right. Yeah, I'll keep you posted. All right, thanks. You know, it shouldn't be this hard.
No.
But in this instance, it really...
You absolutely agree.
Coming from a law enforcement background myself, what this sergeant said is so spot on. And the fact of the matter is a lot of these stalker, abduction, and murder cases could have been prevented if the police were able to act before something happened rather than after. But that's a whole other topic of discussion. Anyways, Timothy was arrested on charges of menacing by stalking and was ultimately convicted on 2 counts of menacing by stalking and 1 count of importuning. He received the maximum possible sentence of 4.5 years in prison and has to register as a Tier 1 offender.
This is one of those things like we just stopped a kidnapping.